No, I had made up my mind that I wanted to have a home birth.
And I think it's a very safe process. It's just that
Generations have been born.
That's a
20
Mara
years.
thing.
now,
Oh my gosh, I'm scared. Who's Kumar?
Oh, yeah.
do you think we'll ever have a world pageant like that in Sri Lanka? Can we have a pageant?
Complete gypsy girl.
And I low-key think he might die without me with the kids, so so he needs me.
So here we are with yet another fame game. I'm flanked as always by two beautiful Miss Sri Lankas, one 20 years old, the other one 9 years old. 20 years ago, 9 years ago. And here we are today at this beautiful La Maison de Colombo, which is a French boutique hotel and restaurant at Stratford Avenue, Colombo. 5 Rozanne, where are we?
Well, you're the French one.
No, I didn't say anything. Amrita, so welcome to our show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Your third baby is due in January.
Yes. I hope it's coming out in January.
It better
It
come.
doesn't stay in for too long.
So back in Austria, when you had your first two kids,
Yes.
Luca and Richard, you never went to a hospital.
No, I had made up my mind that I wanted to have a home birth. And I think I had the most magical experience that no words can
So
describe.
no doctors, no nurses.
No, I had a midwife who assisted me during the last hour or so.
Okay.
And yeah, it was actually the most peaceful experience I've had so far. Compared to Miss Sri Lanka and all the other things that happened, the birth was peaceful.
Do you think that in Sri Lanka also you'll be able to go in that?
I hope so, because I feel like we have a huge burden on the medical system, and this is something that is in other countries around the world. It's quite normal to have a home birth, but I don't see that.
Equipped enough.
I think there is not much equipment involved. I think it's more the experience, the training, and the knowledge about it.
And the
That
bravery
is,
of the mother, obviously.
I think, yes, it takes a big step to trust in the process, because it's easy to have fear, and I think fear is the biggest enemy of anything that can.
Because in the ancient
Yeah.
times they had this kind of
Exactly.
thing, right?
Yeah.
It's nothing new to our traditions and generations.
I mean, yeah, historically it has happened very often, but I think they are discouraging it because I have seen that moms have abandoned their children in the fields, and there are a lot of news going around that when you are afraid to be shunned by society due to an unwanted pregnancy, you will abandon the child. So to avoid that, I think it's good to have a training and to inform moms that, okay, it's safer for you to make a decision to have the child at home. We will support you. We will be there for you. And
And economically also, I think
Hospital,
it won't
economic
strain.
business.
No, it won't strain the parents. I mean,
yes, definitely, because you're in your own safe environment. You have your own equipment, because there is a big cost that goes into even the littlest thing, whether it's a gauze or a cotton wool or a cotton pad. It's a whole process. So it all adds up to a huge financial strain on the government as well as all the other hospitals. I mean,
You've flown Sri Lankan Airlines, so were there any births on board? Or what if there's a birth on board? Are you all sure?
yes, we are.
it has happened, I
It has
think.
happened
It's
many a
happened.
times, not when I was on board, but it has happened many a times, and safely. The mother has been safe, the child has been safe, and I think it's a very safe process. It's just that the fright and the
Lack of-
stigma behind it.
Yeah,
is-
the lack of experience and support, even for the midwives. I really hope that the midwives get the necessary training and the exposure to this, because it's something that usually just happens. I mean, yeah.
So your third child, your daughter, is going to be
I don't know
born
why I go for any doctor's
We're all saying
appointment.
daughter. Is going to be born at home.
I hope so, yes. I mean, I am hoping that I have a positive birth wherever it is, because you should not, when you go into something like this, you shouldn't think, oh my God, if I don't have it at home, I'm going to be like so
you're
adamant.
open for it.
I'm open for any situation, because you have to adapt to certain changes in the body. Heart rates can drop. So you need to be prepared for the fact that you might end up in a hospital. But of course, I would love to have a home birth.
So last question on this one. What if there is a medical emergency? For example, heart rate, I don't know, breathing and those horrible things that could happen. Then what happens?
I mean, there's always the option to be anywhere in the world, that is the process that if you have a home birth, you are definitely going to be transferred to a hospital if there is an emergency. And parents are, of course, your first important thing is that you keep your child safe.
Okay.
So you are definitely ready to go to a hospital if there is a situation like that.
Don't you miss your Miss Sri Lanka title and the attention of 9 years
a
old?
leap.
She miss it. She's still getting that attention.
No, I didn't miss it.
I did not ask you.
I can feel it.
She's at 20 and
Then
I'm
she'll look
at 9.
after it.
You're asking her 9 years and 20 years now. How much time feel?
People have forgotten you. That is, 20 years.
Why is she here
How many
then?
generations have been born?
That's a
20
Mara
years.
thing.
Now you have taken somebody else's role to insult me.
I feel like he's
I'm
jumping
joining
into
all the
other
Rozanne
groups.
haters out there. Come, I'm with
Big
you now.
gang there. Now you're
Season 2, I changed roles.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared. Who's Kumar?
Oh, yeah, but one of my favorites, sorry. One of the three.
One of the three.
I
Now
can't
you
risk
should get to that, right?
I can't risk
that
it
is-
with the other two.
Well,
This year it'll be one of the 4.
No.
there are more joining the group.
Bet.
no, I'm not betting
Bet.
anything.
No.
Not with you.
I've not got a single cent from any bet I've won, so I'm not betting anything.
So you were at the Miss Sri Lanka, Miss World pageant this time.
Yes.
What was that experience like?
It was incredible. Actually, it was held in Hyderabad in India, and Anudhi was participating, representing Sri Lanka. But the production, the effort that they had put into this whole pageant becoming like, it was like watching something surreal. Like all these contestants giving their best, the energy was high, everyone was cheering, and in India it's like hundreds of thousands of people are watching this online.
Do you think we'll ever have a world pageant like that in Sri Lanka? Can we have a pageant?
I mean, we could have a pageant if we put the effort in,
caliber of
because
this world.
I think you need to put a lot of effort in, because logistically it's a nightmare if you don't have the proper
Resources.
resources, a proper team to run the thing, because everyone put their 100%, and it really showed in the final of it. When we were watching it, it was unbelievable. I mean, Anudhi was walking on stage, everyone was cheering, India was cheering for us.
Yeah.
So it was unbelievable.
India is a pageantry country.
Yes.
Now, Anudhi made a statement that Sri Lanka is not a pageantry country, and she got bashed by a lot of known people and a lot of unknown people. So we are not quite a pageantry country, are we? I mean, we just said the word.
No, I've said it also before that it's not like we really focused on it until we got the attention quite recently. So, Philippines, for example, is a huge pageantry country. It's like you walk with a crown and they are like all hail, because it's that much of an influence in the Philippines. So
And they prepare since they are 9,
they are
10.
preparing since they were children.
Yeah.
So it's like a dream of theirs to become a queen. And I don't know if we will ever get there, but I think we should have the resources and the support for those who are representing Sri Lanka, even if it's not from 10-20 years of training. You know?
So from the time that you took part on that very stage,
Yes.
from what you witnessed this year, has there been any change?
Definitely. I think when I went in 2016, I went to Washington, D.C. The US is not a very big pageantry country, although they have really strong candidates coming in. It was completely different. This year, what I saw was there was so much I don't know, like engagement, and so much the crowd was wanting to be a part of it. Whereas when I went, there was not a lot of social media, which is, I think, a big deal now. And
I think social media is the key now.
It's
the
what
killer, right?
really like.
No, it's the key. You look at it in a positive way.
I think you have to look at things in a positive way, because there's so much negativity surrounding pageants and surrounding titles and queens, and there's so much drama going on. So we need to really focus on the good that we get out of it, because as a country we can bring our name to the world through something like this. So I saw a huge difference this year around in Mumbai. I mean, in
So with
Hyderabad.
the Mrs. World now being like a big thing in Sri Lanka, we are getting the international pageant also in I think
2 years,
in
27.
27.
Yes.
Do you think you will ever become a Mrs. Sri Lanka? Like, do you have that hope or that dream? Or?
I'll help you.
I mean, I never had a dream to be. I mean, I was a tomboy, so I never had like this crazy dreams where I wanted to be like a pageant girl or like a beauty queen or anything like that. But when I was given the opportunity and when I had the chance to represent Sri Lanka, it became something that I was really passionate about. And I don't know, I will never say never to opportunities, because I don't want to dig my own grave. Because if there is an opportunity, because I know I can do my very best to represent Sri Lanka in an international platform and bring something back for the country. So I will never say that I'm not going to do it. I mean, I don't think you should close any door.
So away from the crown and the Miss Sri Lanka and the makeup and all that, Amrita is also the total opposite. She's very comfortable in her glad rags, walking through the forests of Austria and picking mushrooms, and a complete gypsy girl.
I feel like I'm visualizing this stuff. Me, like,
That's what you are.
running around the forest. I mean, I think everyone should just embrace their personality. I don't want to change for anybody. I dress up and come here because this is where I'm supposed to be.
This is how we are supposed to be.
This is how I'm supposed to be. This is where I'm representing Sri Lanka. This is where I'm representing me, my followers. So I know where I should be what. So if I'm in the forest, I'm not going to go wearing 6-inch heels and no matter what. So I'm going to be in my comfort zone. If I'm at home, I'm in my comfort zone there. So it's everything has a place and a time to be. So that's what I want to be.
It's an act anyway, right? So it's
I mean, trust me, all the girls who come for this pageant, they are all acting. And you can only do it for so long. So true. I've always tried to be myself. Maybe that's why I didn't even make it to the final.
But there you're performing. I mean, you have to perform.
It's an act.
You have to perform.
Your lifestyle
There's a lot of pressure. I mean, I think people don't realize that so much pressure goes into when you go to a pageant like this, especially now. Because people are constantly watching you and they're waiting for that very moment you even slip up a tiny bit, they'll use that for the rest of the next 10 years and say something about it. So, yeah.
So, Amrita, what role does Ivan, apart from being husband, play in your life?
We've been together now for 13 years, which is like more than a third of my life. And he has been there before the pageant. And I think it's so important if you do have a partner when you are contesting for something or when you're going for something, that you have someone who truly understands the gravity of the situation and their involvement, how it will be positive or negative.
A secure person.
Yeah, a secure person, and who will be kind of not like, if I'm a personality who's like, oh, that person said something to me, I'm going to go and beat that person up. I don't want my person to be like, yeah, let's go and beat it up. Like, you need someone who balances it out. And in a pageant like this, you will have men approaching you, saying things.
You do have money?
No, I might, but then like, you need to have a partner who will be like, no, just, don't think about it too much. Like,
I think Anudhi also had the same thing and it was very good.
So it's like, and I think it's easy for a man to feel like insecure about the relationship when there are so many other men involved in a situation.
That's the trigger point.
I think that will mess with your psyche a bit and be like, oh, like, this is my woman, like, why should like other guys be talking to her, or like, whether it's a sponsor or just a follower or maybe a reporter, we don't know. So you need to know how to handle the situation, and I think he knows exactly.
Strong man, basically.
He knows exactly how to handle that. And I low-key think he might die without me with the kids. So, so he needs me.
Okay, apart from all this, I want to know about your WhatsApp group.
What?
You should ask him that.
What person?
What WhatsApp group? You created it with your 3 daughters.
4 daughters.
Now 4.
Now that people have found out about it, we have some requests to join the group. We should monetize this.
We shall. So there's a WhatsApp group called the Daughters. There's myself, there's my biological daughter, the real one, and there's adopted daughters. There's Anuti Gunasekara, there's Shani Greenwood, there's Amritaa De Silva, and there's Lashimuna Singha.
Lashini also became a daughter?
Yeah, of course.
Now she's
Because there's space at my table
Last
only for
time
6
we spoke,
people.
Lashini wasn't in the group.
Yeah.
We put her in the group.
We put her in
I mean, he
because
put her in the
she's
group.
the glue that binds us together.
Yeah.
There's space in my house for 6 people on the sofa and space at table for 6. So you want to join the group?
No, I don't want to.
You will become the next house
Stepmother.
Baba. You know,
I'm happy to be
that
the
next house nosy
mango
burger
But,
lady.
no, but Sangeeta did say she wants to be part of
Sangeeta
the
wanted
group.
to. That's to be a separate plus Sangeeta. Daughters plus Sangeeta.
So
So
Sangeeta is going to be a daughter.
No, so now
Plus
we have to
Sangeeta.
open another group saying daughters
Auntie,
plus
okay,
Sangeeta.
what does Sangeeta become? I don't know.
Madam.
Step
Cute.
Sorry,
mother.
So that's the private WhatsApp group, and all the SH blank blank T happens there.
So you don't have a favorite Miss Sri Lanka, no? From that group?
There used to be one, which was me, obviously. But
No,
each
it's all-
year I have passed my
It's
reign
another it's
on.
only. It's a different
That's
feeling I
what
have
you
with the
said a
girls.
couple of years ago.
No, it's
Each year
always
it
there.
adds up, right?
They
Yes,
have their,
exactly.
which is the better child, your son or your daughter?
I think I'm a
They are
good child.
both mine.
Yeah,
This is you add
but
every
I
year.
adopted them, so yes.
So it was a choice to have us.
Yes, I could have chosen from those others. There are 11 Miss Sri Lankas under model shop.
So
10.
this year is there going to be
Yeah.
somebody who joins?
Yes.
Addition this year?
No. Sorry, girls.
That's
6
what
at
he
table.
said.
Yeah.
Let's
I
see.
bet you.
This
I
is
bet
what
you.
you said.
I bet
Guys,
you.
watch us on the next
girls,
season
no.
to see who
There's no
joins
space
us.
at the table.
There was a time when he said that I was his favorite Miss Sri Lanka.
Oh my gosh.
There was a time.
That is such a lie.
Did I see that?
Yes, you did.
Well, times are moving.
Now
I
he's
move
on
with the
the
times. Come on, like
inside wagon.
2000s. Come on, I mean, this is like 19 something.
That's fine. I have
Now, can we get off my WhatsApp
But
group, please?
Rozanne did really leave a huge impression after her pageant days. Like,
This
I think we followed your lead. Like, you know, on stage you came to the front during the finals.
I think Sangeeta repeats
Sangeeta
that
keeps
every year.
saying that, and I think that stuck with me. Like
Yeah.
when I went, and I was like, they announced
do
it
this.
saying like everyone line up for the final lineup for the dance. And I was like, Rozanne did it. I need to do it. And I just ran to the front, pushing everyone else. Sorry, girls.
You did? Okay.
Yes, for the finals. So this is like 138 countries I think we had during my year.
I did it at the finale.
Yeah, this was at the finale
Yeah.
lineup. So I was visible quite a bit there.
Anything that you've done as a Miss Sri Lanka that you regret having done?
Or anything that you haven't done.
I haven't done already.
Haven't done.
Yeah. As a title holder.
As a title holder, I think there was an advert that I did that I didn't really support, but I really needed the money at the time because things were really expensive and I didn't want to burden my family. And I never burdened my family over the expenses of Miss Sri Lanka. So I did the advert that was not going along with my ethics. It was a food. It wasn't it wasn't something bad. It was a food advert.
So you're a vegetarian.
Yeah, so it was not a vegetarian item that I was supposed to advertise, but I think that is something that has bothered me a little bit over the years, that I did something that I wasn't so okay with. But I needed to do what I had to do at that moment to kind of get to where I am now. So I'm not going to say it's a regret, but I wish it was a vegetarian dish. That's all I can say.
You are an excellent cook. Wonderful.
You can see the belly over
I'm
there.
hiding it.
From the
I'm hiding it
food.
here. How difficult is it to be a vegetarian in the sense? Don't you miss out on all those meats and all those
No.
carolas and those kiramins and salya bedalas and like bombinis
You know,
and
there's a
stuff?
joke. There's a blind guy who walks by a Carola stand and he says, "Hey, lady."
No. I was not going to say that. I did not say that.
So no, I don't miss the Carola for sure. That's such a smelly thing to eat. I don't want to eat that. No, I've been for 20 years now. I don't miss it. I mean, I would have.
Your
broke-
two sons, are they
They just eat what I eat. So basically, they eat all the vegetables.
Okay.
They eat plenty of
But they're
veggies.
healthy, very active kids.
Too active sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah, but they watch me eat and they eat everything that I eat. So I'm very proud of that.
Why do you follow Evan to Putlam?
I follow him to Putlam because sometimes he doesn't say bye to me, and then like I need to go and annoy him at the factory. So
So she goes
works
all
there.
the way to Putlam to Buggy.
Just to say bye to
Yeah.
him.
And
then
to
come
annoy
back.
him, then to harass him a little bit. I don't let him sleep.
But he's very calm, very.
He has got a lot of patience over the last few years. I think I've taught him a lot about patience. Now he's
Being
my
with you,
patient.
I think he's mastered
He's my
it.
patient now. He's actually my little guinea pig. I give him all sorts of things to eat, all sorts of medicines. I'm his doctor, his nurse, his chef.
So you got three
all-
sons, Evan, Richard, and Luca.
Yes.
Take us.
So
sorry.
we are trying to figure out whether you'll have a son or a daughter. But if you have a daughter, do you think you'll ever let her become Miss Sri Lanka or come to
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, it didn't do so bad for me. I'm here today, so if she
Because
feels
I know
like
someone who wouldn't allow his daughter.
no, I think it depends on the personality of the child. No, I think it depends on the personality. I'm pretty sure if it's like me, I would not have a problem because I know that if they focus and be headstrong, nothing can put you down. So
And you are there to guide and support.
yeah, of course, and I'll be like little
So Kumar,
shadow.
what about you?
What about your daughter?
She can do it. I mean, she's already doing some stuff
Sure.
in the industry.
Take us to Austria. What was life? What was
avoiding
life in
that.
Austria? With your mother and the cheese and the mushrooms and all that. Such an idyllic,
Not
idyllic,
as
idyllic
interesting
life,
as the previous question.
all
Yeah,
that.
why would
What
you
was
not
it?
though?
What?
Send your
No,
daughter.
take us. I almost came to visit you.
Almost is not really like.
I know. It's next time. So what is life like?
I'm gonna
there?
ignore the last question and go to this one. I mean, it's a total opposite of city life in Sri Lanka. Be known or like be on social media. It's a complete.
You prefer living
other
there
side.
over living
I
in
love
Sri
it
Lanka?
here.
You love it here?
Yeah, I feel like I need the food, the people, the warmth.
But I think your kind of food is better over there, right? More fresh veggies and fruits and
Yeah, but in Europe they eat a lot of like bread and sausages and not a lot of the veggies that you get here because I love murunga and dambala and patala and all that stuff. So I don't really get that there. So I love it here. And I love that the kids are growing up here because they get to see the simplicity of life here because there it's like a really fast paced and nobody really has a lot of time to give you the attention, like especially grandparents they're also working or they're having their own thing going on and people aren't as understanding or hospitable. I would say the cultural difference is quite big there.
so
Yeah.
you mean to say that people are rushing to get into another country with their kids to build a better life, but you
Financially, I think that makes sense for people if they want to save up money. It might be wiser to go to another country, earn, save, and then you get to kind of build your life. But
in terms of rituals and discipline and
that depends on the parents, I think. No matter where you are, it could be Africa, Antarctica, or wherever, as long as the parents are having guidelines and they have a set of principles they live by, I think that can apply to the kids much easier than a society doing it. Because you do spend most of your time with your kids. So I think you are responsible for that. So
education wise
education, I think both countries are doing a really good job. Just that we have I would say we have a far stricter book logic than a experience method of
practical,
teaching.
yeah.
So in Europe, it's more practical and
Practicals.
experiences and out of the book study, I would say.
So do you ever see yourself retiring and going there and living for a long period of time with your kids? No.
Not really. I mean, I don't like the cold, first of all. Had it been the same weather, maybe I would consider it. But yeah, I don't like the cold. So that might be, yeah.
I'm going to throw some names to you.
Huh?
You've got to shoot back with an adjective that you think best describes that person.
Cold.
But you can't think.
Oh, no.
Like that.
Like a rapid fire.
Yeah, right.
I'll be on fire after that.
Where do I start?
Somebody will set you on fire.
Okay, Loching Wong.
Discipline.
Yeah, that's the first thing that came to my mind also. Discipline.
Chulakshi.
Evolving.
Shut it.
Gosh. Shut.
Sweet.
Kumar De Silva.
Oh no.
Chaos.
Amritaa De Silva. Impossible.
Smart.
Out of the
Determined.
Sangeeta.
Sangeeta, I mean, she's iconic.
Shireen. Team.
She is Britney Spears crossed with some crazy, awesome, I don't know, lineage, because she has amazing skin.
Rozanne.
Oh, I think she made history. So I don't know how to say that in a word, but
Lashini.
Lashni.
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 It's the glue that binds us
Yeah,
together.
I feel like she's super glue.
Right, so any questions? Last one?
I want to know, you have been, like, you were a turning point at Miss World, because that's what Sangeeta told us. When after you went and came back,
Yeah.
then you gave her a lot of insight about how pageantry should change when it comes to Miss World.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice on how this should change now with Anudi's thing coming over, and then in the future, if we are to get a spot in the top 10 or top 15
Yeah.
or maybe top 5,
Yeah.
what changes should we have?
I think that now it's important that we use this weapon, I would say, called social media, because that is your key to getting across to all the people in the world without having to travel there, without having to meet people individually. You can relate to every person who watches you. So I would say that brands should get involved with girls, and because each platform that posts it, it will be like a major reach. So that is the most important thing, like using this weapon for positive things. And I would say that the girls need better attire, better training in hair and makeup, because trust me, I had none.
Sponsors. are the
Yeah,
problem.
like you need brands, companies that will come forward and be willing and supportive and give the training, the experience, the items, the tools necessary to go forward and win. Because all the countries that come from pageantry countries, they have so many sponsors. Sometimes it's too many that they can't even take on. So that's what we need, because realistically, there's no point sending even the most amazing candidate, because if they don't notice that the country is backing them, they're not going to really give two things about it. So that's what I would say.
So on that very open-ended answer, fame game at La Maison de Colombo, the French boutique hotel and restaurant at Stratford Avenue in Colombo 5. Your croissants
They
are coming.
pay him extra
and
for
your
saying
pain-
Just thinking that's the French
Their
way.
sponsor, location sponsor, your pain au chocolat is coming and your
He was not
croissants-
deported
your-
from France, right?
Your croissants
Just-
are coming.
He just voluntarily here.
Amrita, okay. Amrita, great time on the show. You close, Rozanne, you close. I'm tired, no.
You're tired of me,
No,
wow.
the croissants are there waiting for me.
Well,
He goes to Paris and has full roti, and in Sri Lanka he wants to have
and
croissants.
apparently he carries his own scene.
Yeah, but I feel homesick. Come on.
Carries
I
the
feel
full roti.
homesick.
Why?
No, I won't have to go.
I'll
I have to
make
go.
some croissants for you. Croissants for you.
Croissant.
Thank you, Amrita. It's always a pleasure to have you, and you're this bubbly person that we all love. So, thank you for coming for the second time.
Thank you. And I hope that I remember you in labor. Thank
He
you.
wants to watch.
He will
Good
not.
luck with the baby girl.
Oh boy.
Okay, till next time with a fabulous guest.